Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of four. I work full time, and on my channel, I do a lot of cleaning motivation and home updates eventually when I can afford them. But on this video, it was over multiple different days. I'm starting with cleaning my couch cushions. So I have a shampooer, but it doesn't actually scrub the cushions really well. And last week I was watching Cambria here on YouTube, and she was using a sponge and just kind of scrubbed her chairs and stuff, which I also did my dining room chairs in my last video last week. So if you missed that, you can go ahead and go back and watch that video. But here I just wanted to give the cushions a good scrub. As you can see, we have multiple animals. We have 2 indoor cats, 2 dogs, and then 1 outdoor cat. But I was so shocked. So at our old house, I used to shampoo the carpets and the couches all the time. Well, since we've moved here, there's not much of a need for a carpet shampooer except for the big living room rug, but for the most part I just take that one outside and hose it off really good, which I did that a couple videos back, so I don't do that very often. But I definitely wanted to shampoo the cushions on the couch because with the dogs going in and out all the time, I knew that they were just gross, and having 2 young girls that spend a lot of time on the couch, and during summer they love sleeping in the living room, and honestly I don't really care. Summertime, I'm all about them having a good time and not having much of a routine. There's still chores and stuff that they have to do, but I'm more lenient during the summer. So I knew that they were going to be really dirty and gross. So I wanted to give them a good scrub and get as much nasty off of them as I possibly could. I'm always worried that my house smells like pets, and especially dogs, which if I leave and then come back, then I can usually smell it if it gets too bad. Let me know if you guys are the same way. My husband doesn't really smell it. Every once in a while he does, like after he goes to work, because he does a live-in job, so he's gone for 2 full days. So then he'll notice that it stinks. But I didn't want to bore you with scrubbing all the cushions, so I only did 1.5 of them. But when I poured out this water, I could not believe how dirty it was. It reminded me of chocolate milk, which is never good, but it made me feel a lot better knowing that the couch was clean. And then here, I just wanted to clean out the actual tube of my shampooer. This one doesn't actually fully come apart, so I just plug it in and then run the shampooer under some water, and that way it rinses out the tube. I still don't think that it gets it fully clean. I still feel like it's really dirty, so if you have any tips or tricks on how to fully clean out the shampooer hose, I would greatly appreciate it. I've thought about actually taking it apart and just kind of finding a way to clean it out really good, but I'm really scared that I'm gonna ruin my shampooer, and honestly I can't afford to get a new one, so I haven't done it yet. But now it's a totally different day. I believe my husband was at work, and so it was just me and the kids, and I had done dinner, and then I wanted to somewhat clean up the kitchen. I wasn't going for like a full deep clean, but I knew that I needed to at least get it straightened up. But let me know how your guys' summer has been going. I honestly can't believe that it is almost over. My kids go back to school September 9th, I think. Either the 8th or the 9th, whatever day is after Labor Day, that's when they go back. But I've already been hearing some people's kids already going back, and that honestly boggles my mind. But then again, I'm in Oregon, and so I know every state and whatever is different. But let me know when your kids go back to school down in the comments below.
I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, I was so glad you came. Had we met before, laughing instantly, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yeah, never really wanted the night to end. And I was wishing you'd stick around, still I was thinking that we were just friends. Had we met before, instant chemistry, I was so glad you came. Had we met before, laughing instantly, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. It felt like coming home. Had we met before, instant chemistry. It took me a while to realize that you were the missing piece. It didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah, it felt like coming home. I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by herself on a Saturday night.
I know I dyed my hair in a couple videos ago, but it has faded so much, so I wanted to touch it up since I was platinum blonde. It did not stay very well and it kept washing out, so I wanted to retouch it up, and I almost cried when I was done with it because when I was brushing it, I had a couple clumps of hair come out, which at first I wasn't too worried about just because I knew that I fried my hair with all of the bleach for the last, I don't even know how long, honestly, because it was platinum blonde. It was very, very blonde. And so I took a picture and sent it to my husband, and I didn't realize that the back of my hair had lost a good amount out of the back. So now I definitely need to go in for a haircut. I knew my hair was dead and just ruined, but now hopefully the color will stay in it. This is our recycling bin that we use for in the house. We just set it on the garbage can so that way the dogs don't get into the garbage. But we noticed, well, my husband noticed that there was a smell the other day, and they took out the garbage and the smell just wouldn't go away. We couldn't figure out what it was. And so he asked me to wash out the recycling bin when I do my cleaning video. So I was just doing that, and it honestly stunk so bad I could not believe it. But then again, there's times where I won't rinse out the cans. I try to do okay with it after I put whatever into the pan and cook it for dinner, but then there are times where I don't. So needless to say, I need to get better about that. This was later in the day, I believe, after it started warming up. I just knew that I needed to put the dishes away and straighten everything up. So I was just doing that. When do your guys' like kids or whatever go back to school? I honestly cannot believe that summer is almost over. My kids go back September 8th or 9th, whenever it's after Labor Day, but I know each state is different and all of that. But I am super excited for the cooler weather, not so much the rain, because Oregon gets quite a bit of rain, and I'm definitely not ready for the holidays yet. Decoration part I am, but financially I'm not prepared for that. So on this day, I actually spoiled myself and went and got a Dutch Bros. I don't usually get them very often, but I splurged and got myself a coffee, but I ordered it wrong. Normally I get the white coffee just because it's a toned down flavor and it has more caffeine and it just, to me, tastes better. Well, on that day I did not put that I wanted white coffee, so I added a little bit more creamer when I got home, which helped a little bit, but I ended up giving like the last fourth of it to my son, who ended up adding more creamer to it anyways, but I was just over it at that point. So I was really disappointed in myself that I totally forgot to do that, but it was all right. I made myself drink it. I just was not very amused. So these are just decorative bundt cakes that I have hanging above my stove. The other day when I was cooking, I noticed that they were super dusty and it kind of grossed me out a little bit when I was cooking. So I wanted to take them down, wash them up, and then hang them back up. And when I went to go hang them back up, I noticed that there was food on the back of the wall. So I wanted to make sure to get that all cleaned up, because this is definitely one of the areas that I do not clean very often. Sorry, my dog heard a noise, and I don't want to redo this voiceover again. I've already done it a couple times, so I'm just rolling with it. But again, I just use these bundt cakes as decorations. So when you buy produce from the store, have you noticed that if you don't rinse them off, bare minimum rinse them off, then they go bad so fast? My kids go through spurts on eating fruit, and so I wanted to make sure to rinse them off and put them in a glass jar, because I noticed if I keep them in a glass jar in the fridge, then they seem to last a little bit longer, and then they're already prepped for my kids and they will eat them way faster. So I don't know how you guys do it. Let me know if there's a different way that you do it down below, but I've noticed that this is the best way for my family to keep the produce ready for them and keep them fresher longer.
Hey you, I know this is the right way. You move me in the right way, and I'll be running to you. Hey you, I think we're in the right place. Keep thinking of the things you said. Now my wishes turned out to be true. Oh, tonight, I've got your hand in mine, and I won't let you go this time. And I just wanna keep this night forever alive. Hey you, you're moving me the right way. Am I dreaming this? It's so unreal. There you are, never thought this could be. Hey you, the stars are falling into place. You make my heart go.
So after I got some laundry started throughout the day, I decided that it was time to give the dogs a bath. This little dog, Poppy, just recently stopped having to wear diapers, which I am so thankful for, but she stunk so bad. It really grossed me out. So I wanted to give her a good scrub, and thankfully she's able to fit into the kitchen sink, which the other dog, Daisy, cannot, and she is way too heavy for me to even pick up like that. And I don't know, for some reason I just struggle with dog smells, especially after she has to wear a diaper for like 2 weeks. It's gross. It's really gross. I really want to get her fixed, but at the same time, I'm almost to the point where I kind of want to have her have puppies, just because her markings are very unique, and she's a red and blue heeler mixed, so I could make pretty good money off of it. But honestly, I don't know if I could handle a whole bunch of puppies. She already barks and is too much as it is, so I don't really know. I'm still on the fence with it. Let me know if you've dealt with breeding dogs and all of that, because I know that the money is good, but is the work that you have to deal with really worth it? I don't know. But here it was Daisy's turn, and oh my gosh, she is so much easier to bathe. She is, I want to say 6 now. Yeah, because it's 2026. And I got her during COVID. So she's 6. So she, of course, does way better than Poppy. Poppy's only 1, maybe 1.5. I don't know. But Daisy is by far one of the best dogs that I've ever met. The only thing that I don't like is that she growls at everyone, even the kids. She won't do anything. She sounds way more mean than she actually is. She's such a big baby and just scared of everything. It's kind of ridiculous, but she's pit and lab and a couple other mixes in there, like German Shepherd, and I don't even know. But I wanted to make sure to give her a bath since I had already given Poppy one, just so that way they were both clean and didn't have the stinky dog smell. And if you've ever owned girl dogs, they get this smell. I'm not even going to try to explain it because it'll gross you out so bad. But if you know, then you know. And I just wanted that smell to go away because whatever they sit on or lay on, it gets that smell and it's really yucky. I'll just leave it at that. But here, I just wanted to make sure to give her a good scrub and dry her off, and she felt so much better. She loves taking baths. I just don't do it as often as I should, honestly, because I'm a lazy person for the most part. It might look like I got my life together, but honestly, I do not at all. I go through spurts, but at the same time, I also don't like my house to get super dirty, and cleaning calms me. It really does. It's like my soothing that I do for myself. So whenever I'm having a bad day or something, I just start cleaning and it makes it so much better for me. But here, as you can tell, I'm just getting all of Daisy's loose hair that came off of her. She loses quite a bit, actually. I'm kind of surprised that she still has a whole bunch of fur, but I didn't want it to clog up the drain or anything, so I just grab paper towels and toilet paper and just wipe it down. Here, I don't know, I think it was the next day, I believe. It looks like it was the next day anyways, I don't know. Either way, I just kept up with laundry and was washing anything and everything that I possibly could just because I was in a cleaning mood. I was just going with it. My husband was at work, my kids were just doing their own thing, and I was just going. But let me know what you guys are doing around your house.
Do you remember when near the field you said my name? We found a sweet spot, a different kind of game.
Alright, so let me know if you guys are the same way, but I like to change things up quite a bit, and it honestly drives my husband crazy. But I had swept and mopped this laundry slash back bathroom area, as you just saw, and it drives me nuts. This whole area, I don't even know what to do with it, honestly. I keep changing stuff around. I got tired of having the keys on the other wall just because it was the only thing that was over there, and I don't know. I figured it would look better on that side. But this cabinet has been annoying me quite a bit. So I sped it up so that way hopefully it seems a little bit better for you guys. But it's kind of our catch-all cabinet. We have tools and cat food and dog treats and everything else up there. Our grocery bags, all of it. But anytime I get up there, it drives me crazy because it's not organized very well, and it just seems very chaotic and overwhelming to me. So I wanted to go in and organize all of it and just kind of try to figure out how I could get it to look a little bit better. Fair warning, my camera did die towards the end of going through all of this stuff, so I did end up adding a photo of the finished product and how it came out, but I went and grabbed multiple of my storage containers because if you're new here, hi, I'm Jessica, and I am obsessed with storage containers. I have an abundance of them, and so I moved the shelf up so that way I could get a little bit more space on the second shelf. The top shelf I don't really use very often just because I can't reach it. I have to obviously climb up on the dryer in order to reach anything up there. So I wanted to put everything that we weren't using for the moment for the dogs up on the top shelf. We have that purple bowl on the top shelf is for our dog Poppy, and it's to help her eat slower, but she has become so picky that she refuses to use it. She will nose it and end up spilling it everywhere. So now we just put her food on a glass plate and she eats it just fine off of that. I don't know why she doesn't like her bowl, but she doesn't use it, so I'm just putting it on the top shelf, and that way I don't have to even worry about it anymore. It has been setting on the dryer for like the last week and a half, and so I just wanted it put up off of the dryer because, again, I don't like clutter. I don't like stuff just sitting around. But the red container and that basket that I'm going through is just a whole bunch of randomness. The red container is all the tools, so I got a different container to put all of the tools in that's a little bit smaller. And then the basket, I just kind of reorganized everything and situated it all so that way it all fit in there nicely, and hopefully it'll work a little bit better. But then I also got another container for all of the extra coffee pods that we had that won't fit in the kitchen drawer that I have. And I don't know, eventually I want to get some sort of like kitchen hutch type of cabinet that has like the pull out garbage and recycling bin little area. That's what my main goal is, and then I won't have to worry about the garbage can or the recycling bin, and the dogs won't be able to get into it. So eventually I will be getting a new cabinet to put in the kitchen, but I I don't know. I was just so overwhelmed with this cabinet that I wanted it fixed. In the dryer were the rugs. I ended up washing those throughout the day as well, just because since I was getting everything else cleaned up, why not clean the rugs and make them smell nice too? But what are some things that you guys are organizing in your house? I know during the fall, for me, I like to go through all the little areas and reorganize. Even though I'm doing it all the time, this is how the cabinet ended up. But here, again, I got flustered because our male cat, Wario, has realized that when he can climb on the couch right here, that he can jump up to the fireplace mantle, and he knocked off my peace lily like a week ago or so. So I got really tired of it, and now I'm putting the living room basically back to how it was before. I ended up moving my record player table that's over by the sliding glass door. You'll see that. I swapped that and the cat tree. So now the cat tree is by the door, and the cats actually really enjoy it because then they can be by the window and look outside of it and hide from the dogs, because there's little pockets that they can hide in. And so Wario was up there most of the day today, actually, after I did this, and it was actually working pretty well. So I definitely, again, I love rearranging and I like change, and it drives my husband crazy, but it's just better that we have the couch on the other side of the room anyways. So I was just doing that, and then my son and his friend ended up coming out of the room in the process and had to actually climb over the couch because I, of course, am blocking the hallway. So you'll see them climb over the couch here in a minute. But in the end, I'm happy with how it turned out. I just don't like that I cannot rearrange as often as I would like to. But again, that's just me. I love change. I like to rearrange every few months, honestly, but until I get new furniture, I think this is just the best way for this living room to be set up. How often do you guys rearrange, or do you just set it up and leave it? Let me know down in the comments below.
Down and you're 10 feet underground, when you're so deep you're about to drown, when you're in the lost and found, 'cause heartaches only last a day. Ooh, but your heart will never fade away. Go out and find your way. Don't let them take your soul away. Not a week, not a single day. Hold true to what you wanna be. Never let go, and here's the key. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Sky meets the ground and draws a line. It's been true for the longest time. Just know that somewhere there's a sign. Either fate or the big sublime. 'Cause rainstorms always move away. Ooh, but you'll go till night turns into day. Go out and lead the way. Not a week, not a single day. Hold true to what you wanna be. Never let go, and here's the key. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Ooh. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Don't let them take your soul away. Not a week, not a single day. Hold true to what you wanna be. Never let go, and here's the key. Don't let them take your soul away. Not a week, not a single day. Hold true to what you wanna be. Never let go, and here's the key. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Be you, yeah, only you, only you. Be you, yeah, only
Now that the living room is basically going to be staying like this because it doesn't fit any other way, honestly. My daughter was actually trying to come up with a different way for me to move it, and I told her, no, that's not going to happen. This is how it's going to stay. But they ended up being pretty excited about it, especially having the cats next to the windows because they like looking outside. So I think it's a win-win until I can get some new furniture. I'd like to get a smaller couch. My husband would like to get a recliner, and then I just want a little reading chair with a table next to it. And then I think it would be perfect. And that way we can all have our own little space. I can have my chair, drink my coffee. The girls can still have their couch that they like to lay on and jump on and all of that. But I just need a new couch because this one, the cats have torn up. The dog tore the bottom of it. Underneath, the cats tore the bottom of it. So they like to climb in there. And there's pen marks from like a marker or something that just won't come off of the couch anymore. So, yes, after this couch, and probably after holidays and all of that, I want to save up and try to get some new furniture. I've even been looking on Facebook Marketplace. I'd like to get maybe like a fake leather, just so that way I can spray it down and wipe it off and not have to deal with pet fur. Maybe even get a cover for it and be able to take that off and just wash it. I don't honestly know. But this is the last little room that I cleaned up for the day. I haven't actually came in and done a good deep clean on this bathroom in a while. I clean it usually regularly. I'm not saying I do a good job every time, but I'll come in, sweep it up. My husband sweeps it when he does the litter box as well. And then I just really needed to clean the shower, honestly. I noticed soap scum building up, and I really need to recalk it just because I can see like mold and stuff starting on it, but I didn't want to deal with that today. So instead, I just emptied it and then dusted around the toilet because the baseboards were super dusty and gross. And whenever I clean the toilet, I like to dust it and wipe it down with toilet paper first, just to get hairs and whatever else off of it. And then I go in and here I used the Kaboom spray, and it just foams up, and then I just wipe it on down. But eventually, I know I keep naming off all these home projects that I want to do, but I have lots of plans in my head. It's just getting the money to actually do all of them. But I do want to redo the shower and make it a little bit bigger. And then maybe even not even have it closed in all the way, but use a shower curtain. That way I can take it down and wash it. I don't know. If you have a glass shower, let me know what you think of it, because it honestly kind of drives me nuts having it fully enclosed with glass, just because of all the caulking and the mold and mildew that builds up. But it is one thing that kind of grosses me out. And then, yeah, I just ended up spraying all of it down with bleach spray. I let it sit for like 20 minutes, and then I came in, rinsed it down, and then I used a Scrub Mommy sponge that I set purposely aside just for cleaning, so that way I don't use it on dishes or anything, because everything that I clean just is super gross. Even though I use cleaning products, it still grosses me out. I don't want to reuse it for dishes or anything. But there's only a couple minutes left, and I just want to tell you that I appreciate you being here. I know I'm still learning how to do all the fancy stuff with editing and all of that, but I appreciate you coming back every single week. For all of those that have stuck through with me, I appreciate it so much. I'm still working on the goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if I'll hit it, but if you aren't already, please consider subscribing down below, making sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Like, share it with your friends, help my community grow. I really do enjoy doing this type of stuff. It's a hobby. I work full time as well, so I only upload once a week. But to me, this is fun. It is the best hobby that I've picked up in the last couple years that I've honestly stuck with, and I truly enjoy it. But again, I appreciate you being here, and until next time, bye guys.
Room is filled with silence. We're alone and frightened. All we do is lie. Throw away our labor like a piece of paper, gone and won't be found. And ooh, 'cause you were not wrong. And ooh, 'cause we are not one. You've blown out the last ray and bury us in cold waves. I'm dancing in the mess you left behind. Oh, now you don't know me, can't control or own me, but you're the one who's playing with my mind. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. Yeah, so I'm just dancing in the mess you left behind. You head for north, I'm south. Though you're gone, it feels like something's watching